Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. We're up on the Blue Ridge Parkway today. Let's go see what's in the fridge today, guys. Alright guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Look at how big this bottle is. This is a monster bottle. This is another one from Steel Toe Brewery out of St. Louis Park, Minnesota. This is size 11. It says triple IPA on the bottle, but all the ratings here says it's an imperial/double. I don't know if there is technically a triple IPA category in the guidelines, so this is an 11% beer, so that's almost to the point where I would consider it a triple also. That's just Greg's guideline. Like I said, the singles are up to about 7, 8% at the most, and then the doubles are 8 to 10, 10.5, even 11, and then from 11 on up, I consider that triple, up to 15, and then your quads. But that's not by any guidelines, guys. I mean, there are quads that are 11%, so I mean, no rhyme or reason. I think a lot of this is just what the brewers actually want to call it. So, but without further ado, let's get on with this one. This one is one that Matt had sent me in the beer mail package. Matt, thanks again for sending me these beers. Let's get on with this one. American Double Imperial IPA, 11%. Food pairing cuisine is barbecue. The cheeses are peppery, Monterey pepper jack, sharp blue cheddar. The more pungent cheeses, Gorgonzola, Limburger. And the meat is game, grilled meat, salmon, and I said grilled meat. I agree with that. Grilled meat, especially grilled burgers, grilled chops, grilled steaks. Anything off the grill is going to go with an IPA. Just remember, this is an Imperial double/triple, whatever you want to call it, 11%. It's going to be on a little bit on the stronger side, so I wouldn't pair this with spaghetti. And just unless you like spaghetti with a big beer. Alright guys, since it's an IPA, the hops will fade over time if you try to sell this beer. It's 11%. It's going to keep for quite a while. I mean, 11% is going to keep 20 years probably, but the hops are going to fade out over time. So, and if it's too hop forward for you, you've had it already, and you want to sell it one, do it. By all means, do it. So, guys, without further ado on this one, I think we've talked about everything we need to talk about. Into the glass. Thanks again, Matt, for sending me this one. We're going to go down the center on this and see if the 11% will generate any kind of head here. Oh yeah, we're going to get us a good finger of head or two. Alright, 2 fingers of head over to the light. I can see a bulb right through there. There's a slight chill haze on it, but it's very clear. Got quite a few bubbles streaming up. Not overly carbonated, doesn't look like. Like I said, we got us a finger and a half or so of head there on that aggressive pour down the center on 11% beer. Look at that head on 11% beer. Pretty impressive. Let's get a nose on it. Citrusy, floral, grapefruity. We did the size 7 yesterday, so I figured I'd go ahead and line this one up right behind it and see how they were together. Very sweet smelling. Now that's the way the one was yesterday, and it tasted fairly balanced to me when it was cold out of the fridge like this one. But as it warmed up, it definitely got more bitter on the back end. So let's see what this one brings. Very fruity. I mean, I'm getting a lot of light fruit, mango, grapefruit, pears, apples. Got a sweet smell to it too. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Matt. Oh yeah, this is a big beer. Very tasty though. Kind of sweet, like the other one was yesterday when it was cold like this. Very tasty. Wow. Very nice. Very well made beer, I would say. Wow. Very nice, guys. leaving an awesome lacing on the glass as I'm drinking it here. Very good looking beer. Wow, that's tasty. That's real tasty. Guys, you know the deal and the drill. Get out of the fridge. I'll be right back. We're going to do the final chug. Monster size bottle. Monster beer. I'm going to share the other half with the other half. Be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. This beer is awesome. A little bit better than we had yesterday, I believe. Not quite as bitter on the back end as the one yesterday. Plus it's a lot more fuller bodied, more grapefruit, more tropical fruit. Very delicious. Cheers. Final chug. Wow. Very well made beer. It's a big beer now. Just remember it's 11%. As long as you realize that. Got a slight booziness to it now that's warmed up a little bit, but nothing overwhelming. Nothing to the extent you would think, wow, this is too boozy. So, very nice, very pleasant. Matt, thanks again for sending me these steel-toed brewery beers. Very tasty. I can't get these beers here, and I enjoy doing these kind of beers that I cannot get here. So, guys that can get these beers in their areas, I like to review them and just give you my opinion of what I think of these beers. It's nothing set in stone or anything like that. It's just my opinion of the beers that I've had over my 30-some years of drinking beers, but only about 6 or 7 in the craft beer world. So, very tasty, guys. There is no date on this bottle. That is the only thing that I can fuss about on this beer. Other than that, it's a very tasty beer. I'm gonna put it right where I had the one yesterday, except it was a little more pleasant. I'm gonna give it to 8, which is the A-. I definitely think it's an A beer, guys. If you've had this beer or you can get this beer, pick it up. Let me know what you think of it. And I thought it was decent. I enjoyed this beer. It was very tasty. A lot of tropical fruit, grapefruit, piney, tangerine. Very tasty. Tangerine. Is that a word? Alright guys, 8 is the A- for me. Rate beer says 94 overall, which is great numbers, but 59 in the style. So I'm not getting that. Maybe they were unsatisfied with the triple they have on the label here, where it's really an imperial or a double. I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking there, but I thought it fit the style pretty well for a imperial IPA, guys. And Beer Abbott comes up with, all right, computer, today would be nice. All right, it says 92, which is in their outstanding range. So I agree with that. It's in the low 90s for me, and that's why I'm giving it to 8, the A-. So if you've had it, give me some comments back on this one. Hit that like button. 2 openers left. I don't know if they'll be here by the time you see this review. Got 2 yellow ones left. It's only 2 left, guys. If you need one, give me a shout. Hit that like button. I said that once already. Let's go see what's in the fridge tomorrow. See you then.